Mike Chacho, King God, what it is.
I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for us to crank up, time to tune in. It's Mike Chacho with King God, bitch. This I don't even know, bruh. Chime in.
I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh.
Yeah, this I don't even know, bruh. A dope podcast promoting all black business. Shed light on real topics, gotta get these millions. Give back to the culture, doing something different. Everybody tuned in, this a new beginning. New platform, so the world can see your vision. Help you get to the top, hope you be the richest. Run all your numbers up, doing big deeds.
Yo, what's good? Where you tuning into the I Don't Even Know, Bro podcast with your host, King Guy, and the host, Mike Chacho. What up, Mike Chacho?
What's good, bro? What's good, bro? How you doing today?
Man, you know I'm living, bro. Either way it goes, man, I'm great, man. As long as I can see my babies, you know what I'm saying? We all good to go, man.
Exactly.
But, man, let's just jump right into it, man, because, you know, we've been having a lot of things in our culture, and the hip-hop culture at that. You know, man, I just read about another guy that was affiliated with Frito Bang. One of his
Yeah, I just read that.
just got murdered, bro. And I'm like,
Living the hard way, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. I never heard of him, man. I never heard of him until they died, to be honest with you, bro. But shout out to his family and everything too, man. I don't know the situation, so I can't really talk about that situation. But let's talk about checking in, bro. Me personally, bro, I don't have to check in with nobody because I'm not living in that lifestyle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But I do understand people checking in or just letting people know that you in town. Because I do that now. I'm like, hey,
All
shit.
right.
Oh, no, Mike, I'm in town, bro. You know, I'm going to be in town for a couple of weekends or whatever, just to let you know. And I do that with all the boys. I be like, hey, man, y'all ever come to Atlanta, man, just let me know you here.
Right.
I hate to get a call and be like, oh, you know, so-and-so, you know what I'm saying, was in town. And I'm like, well, he didn't tell me. I wouldn't never know. You know what I'm saying? Until the bad news. What you think about checking in, the so-called checking in thing, and why is only us have to check in? Because I don't hear about the white people have to check in.
You know, I think that the biggest extorters right now of us is us. I think a lot of it is a lot of these cats want to feel important for somebody to come and, you know, check in with them or whatever. And sometimes it might be on some safety type stuff like, hey, bro, you know, I don't want no money from you. I don't know, because I don't subscribe to checking in with nobody, but I do subscribe with letting people know where you going. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't from there, you know, you might need to know somebody from there, or you need to ask questions. You ain't no punk if you ask questions, or you don't go to a certain side because now you're on the whole certain income bracket. Hell, I mean, you can be from that same income bracket and just go over there riding through the neighborhood and somebody shoot you. I mean, shit just happens. It's crazy. People out here hungry, people out here vicious. And as far as checking in, I don't get it as far as, you know, checking in with gangs or checking in with the boss hog, whoever the case might be, because I don't feel like that's very important. But then again, if I'm living that lifestyle, you know, if I'm living that lifestyle and I'm on that whole gang, put them up, and I'm running around here with, you know, chains that I can buy probably the whole side of a street housing, then I mean, you're not asking for it, but it's kind of like, well, damn, you know, you putting fish in front of gators, you know what I'm saying? And 9 times 10 they're gonna bite you. Ain't nobody that hard, you know, all the time. Like all these rappers and shit, a lot of them might be hard, but why you gotta keep being hard, man? Now you on a whole certain level. Like, you don't have to go and be everywhere. You know, the way J. Cole move, man, is to be desired, man. I seen this man ride a bicycle in New York, you know, really ain't got no jewelry on. He kind of look like he just stay working out, kind of sort of with a hoodie on and just bumming it out. And it's like nobody mess with him. And it's like maybe that's the lane that people need to start looking at. You know, I ain't telling people not to be flashy because, like Pimp C say, that's where we come from. We come from the flashy type. You know, it's in our Jones. You know what I'm
Man, it's in
saying?
our DNA, bro. We always been
But
special, bro. We came up.
but you got to understand, you know, Cain killed Abel, like the story say. So, you know, it be your own people sometimes that look at you and envy you and be like, damn, he ain't gonna miss this right here. And if you ain't no punk, you ain't gonna just let nobody take nothing from you. And you know, in our culture, we very prideful, especially as men, because if you get your chain took, just like it was back in the day, it's like somebody took your nuts, you know, and but we got to get out of that mentality. Sometimes we got to be like, you know what, you know,
But ain't always that easy though, bro.
and it ain't.
Just like up here in Atlanta or anywhere else, people rob you and kill you for no reason, bro. You can give them everything and they still kill you.
Well, I mean, people walk up in the school and kill a chilling. So I mean,
Oh, straight up.
people
That's what
do
I'm saying. That's why.
people
That's
gonna do
why it
stupid
ain't.
shit anyway.
Yeah, it gonna happen regardless, man. Because it depends on the mindset people on at the moment, you know.
Right.
But going back to the checking in, I see where you coming from as far as I think, rappers. If you live in that type of lifestyle, I feel like you do need to check in, or have some type of protection around you if you're not gonna check in, you know, because I'm sure people like in different statuses is not checking in. I mean, I'm sure they ain't making no Jay-Z and I'm checking in. You
No,
know,
I mean they
I,
are in. You feel me? So they don't
right.
have to check in, but you
But
know,
I'm just saying, but that should be across the board regardless.
well,
Either way
I
it
put
goes.
it I put it like this. I put it like this. If you check in to go do a concert at a venue with promoters and security and everything, you should do the same when you go to a restaurant. You go take a piss at a truck stop. You need to have security there. If you in
Mm-hmm.
that life and you can afford it, do everything in your, because see, this is the thing. When you kill one of these artists or entertainer, somebody that's making money, you're not just killing them, you're killing their family because
Killing
that's how most
generations.
of them eating.
You
You
killing
understand what I
generations,
mean?
bro.
So
Mm-hmm.
so as the breadwinner, you gotta move more gently, man. You gotta move more militant and not just be on that rah hard shit just because you tough. I can go on this side of town. Okay, cool, but what does that mean? They sell chicken over here too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the goal always been is to get out of the hood and not really come back unless you give him back. But I don't
Right.
understand the infatuation with going back. Like, you don't have nothing to prove to nobody except a couple family members probably that was out there with you in the struggle, and then some partners or whatever, a little
Right.
lady that held it down. But other than that, come on, man, because it's always gonna be somebody jealous, man. It's always gonna be that one person that look at you like a dollar
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people say ops. To me, an op is an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
all
that's
it
what
is,
it
bro.
is.
That's
That's what
all
it
it is,
is.
bro. This is my opportunity to take you out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Take what you got, bro. And that's just on any level, man. And I mean, this is sad, bro. It's sad, man. But like you said, bro, we it's crab in a bucket mindset that we have in our community. So I don't know, man. It ain't gonna change. Man. It gonna get worse because everybody got weapons now. Everybody tense. Everybody feel like they have to get to that level like right away. Instead of working for it. So man, I don't know, man. Hey, shout out to all the people in our community, all the rappers, all the young guys, man. It's just because we swiping out generations. Like
Yeah.
we can't even grow as a as people, period, if our young ones dying.
All right.
Eventually everybody gonna pass away, but like if our seed's dying,
All
like
right.
we gonna continue that legacy.
All right.
And that's where I'm at with it, man. I'd rather be a whatever they call it, not cool guy, lame, square guy, if they're gonna keep me out that loop, bro. Because I don't want none day of it, bro. Because I'm sure, because we got, we can get on that level too if we had to. Because everybody gonna protect themselves. Everybody gonna protect their family regardless. I don't care
Yeah.
if you're no tough guy or nothing, but I just feel like, man, we need to get away from all that, man. We need to just love each other and just keep it pipping, bro, and just go from there, man.
Yeah, it ain't. I don't know when we gonna understand, man, that it don't take all that. You know, it really don't take all that, man. You know, you killing my brother, I'm killing your brother, you killing my cousin. Like when that shit gonna stop, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's gonna ever stop, man. I don't think it ever stop, especially in our community. It ain't gonna never
But
stop.
see, you know when it stop, you know when it stop? It stop when you get older, and then if you make it to get older and you be like, damn, that shit was stupid. You understand what I mean? See, a lot of these kids ain't growing to the they ain't growing to the age of damn, why did I do that age? Like that 30, 31, 32 age when they starting to, you know what I'm saying? Cause they dying out at 22 for the most part. See, the thing about it is, man, we need to stop living in the moment and live for tomorrow too, because I'm gonna tell you something. See, that whole YOLO life got a lot of people messed up. Cause see,
I was living that YOLO life.
I mean, you only live once until you go to sleep and you wake up the next day. You understand what I mean? So it's just like you're not only living once, especially when you have responsibilities. And a lot of these young guys got responsibilities, and these young ladies got responsibilities, kids and whatever, and they out here in this world. And it's because we glorify the wrong shit. We glorify this gangster stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, I sit here, I like Fredo Bang and some of the young boy and look, I like all that ratchet shit too, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't live like that. That's just I know it's fantasy because I don't live long enough to know that those kind of cats on the street either be dead or in jail. You understand what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
we understand it because we lived through some of that and we're at that age now. We seen it. We can look at it like old heads, but you know the young cats gotta get it in their head like that ain't the only thing, man.
Right, right, and that's why we as people need to give each other more opportunities to leave that situation. Also, just like our scholarship fund that we have
Right.
to better the next generation. You know, underprivileged kids that can further their education or just being an entrepreneur or anything, just to get them out that situation, just a little head start, man. So, hey, shout out to that scholarship fund. Everybody eat scholarship fund, man. Y'all donate to that, man. But what you think about like the Civil War? If you think we might go into a civil war, East versus West, North versus South, black versus white, black versus black, white versus white, just Democrat versus Republican. Is that something you see that it might happen, or is it like, nah, we probably never get on that, man, because we got too many pride love going on now.
Hey, I think to be honest, it ain't gonna be what I think everybody think it's gonna be, like a whole race war type shit. You're gonna have
Nah,
you're gonna have your black people and your Mexicans and your whites and your Chinese. People gonna beef. They're gonna beef regardless. You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna beef within their own community. It's gonna be a civil war of ideas and the way people want to live. It's gonna be the people that want to be progressive in the mind state and want to live free and want to one government society, and then you're gonna have the conservative people that they want to live the old fashioned way. You go to work, you pay your taxes, you own your land, and the government don't tell you what to do, type shit. And both sides got valid points, and there's more sides to it too. But then you got a lot of white supremacists on the side of the so-called old way of living, which you know that's how they want to live. But you also got them on the other side too. So it ain't so much gonna be as far as a race thing. I think race is always gonna be play a part in everything that America do because they were built on that shit, to be real. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be who I can't live with these people because their idea of America is different from my idea of America. And that's what it is. It's gonna be a like-minded individuals, white, black, whatever, people that's gonna tolerate each other, and they're gonna split up and people it's gonna be more tribal, and it might be more of a not really a civil war, but a party war and factions within different parties and sections and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't care about none of them. As long as y'all leave me alone, get the hell away from me and my folks. Let me and my babies eat, and we good. But other than that, man, I don't care about none of that. Cause at the end of the day, we gotta live with each other. Black, white, different. I don't give a damn what you is. We still gotta live together. We still gotta have to politic and barter and everything else. Even if you had an all black community, an all white community, and an all Asian community, some kind of way, I gotta go ride my horse over there to try to trade something with you. So it don't matter. And the way United States is made, right, for the last 50 years, it's so many mixed, everybody mixed up. So it's kind of hard to you be in this box. Don't put me, we ain't in no damn box, man. This ain't no box. What it is people don't get along because people got different ideas of what America is. And they can't agree to disagree. So sooner or later, somebody gonna throw a hook, then somebody gonna throw a jab, then it's gonna be some shit like that. But other than that, it ain't gonna. I don't personally think it's gonna be so much of a race. It's gonna be a class war. It's gonna be an economic war.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It's gonna, I think that's gonna be the war. I think it's gonna be a lot of that going on. But as far as you know, black and white and all that, you might have some of that, but it ain't gonna be a lot of it. I don't believe.
Yeah. I mean, same here, bro. I think, I mean, it could be though, like straight up. But I think, like you just said, it's so much mixing going on now that it's like.
But I mean, even if it was, I mean, it's black on black war every day. So it's like, what the hell? It's like, well, okay, you train one enemy for another. We can't even get our shit straight in our community. So
we definitely win the race war regardless.
And I don't even want that because everybody that look like me ain't good, and everybody that don't look like me ain't bad. So I got friends in different cultures, and that's just what it is. I don't want nothing bad to happen to them because they skin color. Because I know good and well if I'm broke down on the side of the street, I can call one of my partners, one of my one of my white friends. I know they're gonna come. You feel me? And I know some brothers that I can call, and I know they ain't gonna come. But then I do know some brothers that gonna come and ride with your boy, just like I know some white folks that. So me personally, I don't have an issue. I know what it is. I know the ones that do have an issue with us, and for the most part, and if you do have an issue with us, let it be known. Don't be no sucker about it and sneak attack nobody. But at the end of the day, the biggest issue that's going on in America is the politics and the idea of what's right and what's wrong for me and for you and for everybody else. We trying to tell women you can't go to the doctor and take care of yourself, even if you got a baby dying in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why should I tell a woman you can't go take this dying body that's inside of you out? Because it might kill you, but I'll tell you no, you got to leave it a turn. That's not right. But it's also not right for somebody to come tell me you're gonna take my guns away from me because a couple people done shot some stupid people, some stupid person done shot somebody up. Why you gonna take my guns? I ain't no bad guy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all of it is, it's the same bird with the same feathers on it, man. It's just different colors, bro.
Yeah, man. I totally understand. I totally agree too. I agree to all that you were just saying, man. But I mean, it's in due time, man. I think it's gonna get better. But at the same time, I don't know. I think it has to get worse before it get better. And it's a lot of free doing out here, man. And everybody just believe in what they believe in. And I just tell everybody this, man. You only as strong as your belief. And the only thing real in this world is your choices. So you choose what you want to do. So
what you want to do? That's real, man.
Hey, I just stay out my way, man. I stay in my lane. I take care of my family. Just keep it going for there until my days end.
As long as you know your circle, man, and you don't go outside your square, you'll be straight.
Yeah,
but when you start going outside your square and your circle loose, and you just letting everybody in your circle, and it expands outside that square, then you in trouble, man. Because you don't let too many people into a personal space.
Exactly.
Everybody ain't made for everything.
Exactly, and I can say that about us though, man. We always kept the same little crew every time, bro. Every time, bro. Even if it was like extra guys coming here and there, man. But it wasn't never like just a whole bunch. Like I don't like I can probably count on my hands how many people I really talk to, bro, on the
Right.
regular. Or I can call whenever. Cause it's like I don't want too much of everybody emotion and energy on me, anyways, man. Cause I'm big on energy, so
Yeah.
I don't really deal with too many people, man. But like you were just saying, as far as the class go, as far as like the rich versus poor versus rich, and just where your money at. I know you was telling me something about something earlier about Russia and the crypto and
Yeah. It's just a personal idea or a thought that I was thinking with the whole Ukraine Russia saga that's going on, and with energy being manipulated, and the dollar, the fiat currency, and crypto. If you don't really know finance, then it might go over your head. But this is the thing, right? So the dollar right now is the top of the list. But if everybody ain't recognizing the dollar in other countries, then sooner or later they're gonna be like, the dollar ain't gonna be worth nothing. You understand what I mean? So while we beefing with other countries, our money, our dollar ain't gonna be as valuable with some of these countries. And so some of the countries that we beefing with, we're actually making them get together and come up with their own what they deem is valuable. And sooner or later, like the currency situation where we trade currency, like for instance, you go to England and the dollar turn into the pound, the forex type stuff. A lot of that's gonna change with the Swift deal, and it's gonna end up being a lot of cryptocurrency like XRP and certain blockchains that's gonna make it easier for these countries to do shit without America. You understand what I mean? In Canada and England and all that. So that's gonna put a lot of damper, especially if the African countries and the South American countries start adopting cryptocurrency more than the dollar or the yen or the pound. But that's we can keep having conversations about that, throughout the season of the show. But I just want everybody to understand what the Russia Ukraine deal going on over there is big. You need to be, tapping into that, and because it affects the stock market, it affects global trade, it affects gas, it affects everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? And think about this: Biden is sending billions and billions and billions of dollars over there, but he's trying to lock up people for PPP. You understand what I mean? We can't get no damn water.
Man,
We can't get no water to Mississippi, man. The port
man,
flooded out. We can't get no shit over there. You know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing for our people.
man.
Whether
You said something
and
then, bro.
I'm talking about the American people.
You said something then, bro. You said something then, bro.
But we can send all this money and weapons over here
Wow.
to go fight. You feel what I'm saying? See, if you look at movies will tell you certain things. They got little tidbits, and if you look at the first Iron Man movie, when Iron Man made it in his mind that he wanted to be Iron Man, is because he started finding out that the shit that he was producing will go to other countries and kill other countries. So he was like, man, why would I, I don't have no part of that. I don't want no part of that. So he changed it. So in essence is, why are we sending weapons of mass destruction over there? We ain't protecting ourselves. We ain't protecting our own. The immigration going crazy, man. I believe everybody should have a chance at freedom, but at the same time, you got to do it the right way. You got to do the paperwork.
Right.
You got to be vetted, man, because you let all kind of it's already crazy people here. You don't want everybody to come around. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I mean, I understand when you say that, when you said everybody need to do it the right way, paperwork and this and that, man. But I feel like as humans, man, we don't own none of this. Like, why why do we feel like we own something, bro? Like, oh, you can't come into my land, you can't come into my country. Like, it's not yours. It's nobody's. Nobody owns none of this.
because
And I know you said something about immigration. Everybody need to get their paper right, this and that. I mean, I know people that have been in this country for years that they ain't never got their paper
think
right.
about this though, bro.
Prime
Think about
example.
this.
Hold on. Prime example is our mom. You know, when she was when no, I'm talking about she a citizen now, bro. I'm just saying like when she she was married to a military guy, American and all. But I'm just saying like some people in those type of cases that you just saying that they got to have their paperwork.
Bro, them ain't the same. That ain't the same thing though. That ain't the same
So what
thing.
you talking about? Just people just coming into the country and just doing bad?
People that's coming in the country illegally. People that's not
Okay.
that ain't married into the system. People
Okay,
that
I see what you're
ain't
saying.
got no
Okay,
kids.
okay.
You
I see
feel
what
what I'm saying?
you're saying. I see
They
what
ain't
you're
got
saying.
no they ain't got no tax number. They ain't they ain't going through the proper channels because see, I'm gonna tell you something. It might be that time where that person that's in your neighborhood that's walking around, you think you stay there, but this motherfucker might be from the tip of South America, and he might be, dangerous. So now your baby girl playing and everything else, and nobody know who this guy is. He ain't even from here. You feel what I'm saying? And that thing, boom, something crazy happened. You understand what I mean? Now we can't tell on him. No, but listen, we can't tell on him because nobody know who he is. You know the worst thing they're gonna do to him? They're gonna put him on a plane and send him back. And guess what they're gonna do? Walk right back over here. That's what they do. And that's some of the stuff that happens. I'm not trying to keep people from coming over here because I believe in if you want to come and work and you want to have a life and you want to do right, you should have that right. But you need to, if I gotta pay taxes and let these folks know who I am, you need to tell them folks who the hell you is too. That's just only right. You know what I'm saying? We can live in this world all free all we want, but at the same time, we got to be in reality and we got to understand accountability. You don't want everybody around everything that you have. And if I can't hold you accountable for tearing up my stuff because you're not from here, then what you doing here?
Bro, you sound like that. You sound like a governor in Florida, bro. So
And
what
I mean,
what is the issue with the immigration issue going on in Florida and the governor like what was that? What is that case going on? Because I know you were telling me something about earlier what's going on in Florida.
that dude right there tripping. I ain't got nothing to do with that dude. He tripping. Let me say that. He is political with them, right? We ain't have nothing to do with.
But that's everything though, bro. Everything is political.
But I'm not in a political space to make decisions like he just made. Okay, so we got 10. So what he did was he took taxpayers' money in Florida, bought 60 airplane tickets for like 200 some $1,000 a piece, came to like $12 million, went to Texas, picked up 60 Venezuelans, I believe, not even Mexicans, Venezuelans,
You said 60?
like 60, and flew them from Texas all the way to I think Connecticut, Martha's Vineyard, right? What makes it stupid is that they wasn't even in Florida. So what we didn't even have nothing to do with that. Second of all, if you put them on a plane from down there, you let them in. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Why you just usher them back across the border? So that's, dude pull stunts. I mean, he do some decent things for Florida. I ain't gonna lie, as far as my money go, but he really he a crash dummy. He really weird. I don't like him personally, but it is what it is. I go with the flow. But going back to immigration, like I said, I don't want to stop people from coming to America. I want people to come to America the right way, and that's just what it is. You can't just let anybody come to America on a plane without having a passport. So because you just don't know who all coming, bro. Even if you do know who that is, it just we need to.
I mean, I'm kind of I understand where you're coming from on that end, man. But man, the biggest terrorist is in this country. already. So
And that ain't, and I'm not even talking about terrorist type stuff. I'm talking about people,
I'm talking about, but you talking about like anybody coming over here and start doing bad stuff,
and
right?
it ain't just, but it ain't just bad stuff. It's just stuff, period.
But I
Because
mean, I
even if,
think people should be able to come over here and just benefit. Like
but think about this though.
think about it coming from a country like Haiti or something that and it's like, dang, if I can just go to this country and get my money up so I can send back to my other country to help my family
and
out.
I ain't beefing.
I
I
don't
ain't
see
beefing
no
with that.
problem with that.
I ain't beefing with that. But I'm beefing with the ones that come over here and sit their ass down and get benefits from the government, which I'm paying taxes on. You feel me? That's what I beef about. All of them ain't going to work. All of them ain't, you know what I'm saying? All of them ain't coming over here for a brighter future. Just like in the 80s when Castro sent all the Cubans the Miami and shit like that. He didn't send the best ones. He sent the so-called undesirables. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what these countries are letting out their prisons and everything else and letting them come over here. So all I'm saying is not be aggressive with them and hurt them and dog them out. I'm saying like, here, you come and bring your paperwork. Let's get your paperwork. Let's make sure you straight. Let's make sure you ain't bringing no diseases over here. Let's make sure you ain't got no rape record, no abduction record, no cartel record. Let's make sure all this stuff straight before I let you go stay by Mike Chacho and his family. That's it. For real.
Mike Chacho, man. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, make sure.
I don't give a damn they white, black, or whatever, because
Make sure y'all got your paperwork right before y'all
yeah,
they're
trying to get them Ukrainians. Listen, they're trying to get them Ukrainians that was on the I don't know how they even hell they made it to Mexico, but they made it to Mexico when the war just first started breaking out, and they letting their ass in too. I'm like, now that y'all letting them skip the line, I don't want them over here too.
Yeah, they were giving them. They were giving them.
Unless they vetted, unless
they were
they
giving
got
them
the
free
right
education.
paperwork. They got the right paperwork, man. So I feel sorry for the kids. I feel sorry for the older people and the women and stuff like that, because it's some people that genuinely probably great people that really needs help. I think about our family, some of our family in places, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, damn, we can't worry about the world. We got to worry about what's going on over here. Because if we ain't worried about what's going on over here, man, somebody gonna take our whole cake off our plate. And we can't do shit about it because it's gone. So we gotta worry about home. We gotta worry about our neighborhoods, our cultures, our community. We gotta worry about our workplaces. We gotta worry about people that we deal with from time to time. Our kids going to school. There ain't no segregation school. So our kids going to school with everybody. So we need to learn and teach how to deal with everybody. This is America, whether we like it or not, whether you pro black or pro white or whatever the case may be. This America, this the boiling pot. We got to learn how to stick together and shit, because I'm gonna tell you something. Black people ain't welcome everywhere on this earth. We ain't welcome everywhere, especially Americans, especially Black Americans. We ain't welcome everywhere on this earth. It's people in Africa that don't even fuck with us. You feel what I'm saying? And we the same color. We trying to get back to the motherland. And some people don't want to mess with us. So we need to understand that we need to make our situation better here, so nobody can push us out our square, because we belong here too. This our land. We built this shit too. You feel me? And we stand on that. But at the same time, we got to articulate it, and we got to fight with consciousness, and we got to fight the right way. You know what I'm saying? That, man, I'm sorry, man. I got passionate, man.
No. I totally understand though, bro. I mean, I totally understand everything you said. I agree with some of it, but some of it I didn't. But I definitely understand what you're saying when it comes to everybody needing to come together. Because listen, we over here fighting each other, black, white, black, white, fighting each other. We better wake up, man, because these other countries getting stronger, getting smarter, and they building at the same time too. So we ain't the strongest country anymore, bro. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could just say it from me looking from the outside. Yeah, we got a strong, military and all, but man, listen, man, it's some people out here that got that hat game on point.
Hey, you got to know the art of war, man. In the art
Yeah,
of war,
yeah.
one of the things is that, you know, while we looking at stuff coming our way and you know, different countries and stuff coming our way, you know, the real bomb is within the country, is within us. And you know, is with a lot of these domestic terrorists and these racist groups and these gang members and just you know, people that's, you know, that want to hurt people because of religion or because they like boys or girls or whatever we gotta take, you know, we gotta take in consideration that some of the biggest terrorists is right here next door to us, and we need to handle their ass first too. You know what I'm saying? And if you know one, you see one, tell it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with telling it. You know, you might can say them babies at them schools. You might can say the old lady at the mall that's just trying to, you know, get some annies of pretzels or whatever. You know, the case may be. You know, and you got this dummy that come in there and want to shoot up everybody because no girls like him or whatever the case might be. He ain't getting none or whatever the case might be. So we gotta be a community, man. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But no, man, I totally understand, man. So I see, you know, the subject was good, man. I think we had some great topics today. I think the main thing to get from this is that we need to just come together, love each other, and figure it out.
At least have a conversation.
Right, just have a conversation, and that's the biggest thing. Communication is the biggest thing. We don't communicate enough, so we need to have a conversation and keep it pushing right there and come with a great plan. Because at the end of the day, bro, the climate out here, bro, Mother Earth is about tired, bro. And I'm telling you, it's about to be a real wake-up call for a lot of us humans. As you can see right now, the animals are attacking. They ain't taking no more. You know, so it's like, hey, these floods, these hurricanes, the tornadoes, everything's getting a lot stronger, man. So, like you said, communication is key, bro. But you got one last word, man?
Oh, man, just got everybody work together, man. So everybody can eat, man.
That's just what it is. Yeah, get that merch, man. Like I said, man, shout out to everybody that we had on the first season. Hey, we got people that coming in on the second season. We're gonna just have a conversation. Y'all come on here, have a conversation, promote your business, and we're gonna support it. Once again, man, all love to my family, all love to my friends and my community, man. Y'all keep on pushing, man. And hey, go get that merch. The link is in the bio. You'll see it. You know, everybody eat, great and all. You know, I am, you know, J Tyru. That's where it at, man. So, hey, all love, man. Hey, thank y'all once again, world, for tuning into the I Don't Even Know Bro podcast with your host, King Guy, and the host, Mike Chacho. What up, Mike Chacho?
Oh, love.
Love, man. Love, bro.
Mike Chacho, King God, what it is.
I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for us to crank up, time to tune in. It's Mike Chacho with King God, bitch. This I don't even know, bruh. Chime in.
I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh.
Yeah, this I don't even know, bruh. A dope podcast promoting all black business. Shed light on real topics, gotta get these millions. Give back to the culture, doing